Alright guys, back. ES Mini. We're back. The Thunderdome. Having issues here with staying live. I don't know when it stopped, but I got stopped out. I've been talking for the past 10 minutes and I guess I don't know when it stopped, but I thought I was still live and I've been talking. But I got stopped out. I'm negative about $2,000. I almost ended it, but it started getting closer here, and I thought you guys were hearing me, and I guess not. But I almost went long here. I thought people were hearing me, so I was looking for the only time I look for a candlestick pattern is gonna be a wick at a bottom of an area or a top of an area. So if you guys look at 50, 750 my time, you're gonna see a extended wick. And if I wasn't negative, I would have taken a long at 06. But I didn't take it because I'm negative, and also we're so close to 3,900. I did not think about that. Let me check. Thank you, Stogie. That's right. It could be. Yeah, it's burning up. It is burning up. That could be it. All right. I have a... Okay, let me give it some more air. I have a little bench where I put my foot, and that's right next to the computer. Let me move that away. All right, I'll give it a little more air. But yeah, you're absolutely right. That could be it. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I thought I was live, and I've been talking for the past 10 minutes. Yeah, the YouTube streaming is behind all of my charts, so it's not always open. I mean, it's not always in front, so I have to go and click on it, and then it blocks all of my bookmap charts, so I have to keep it in the back. So if I ever go out again, it's because I can't see and I don't know, so I apologize. Maybe I'll add a small monitor just so I can keep it on, but I'm out of real estate here on my desk, and it will be in front of another monitor, so that's why I haven't added a small one. But maybe in the future, we'll see. All right, so I'm still liking this pattern here, but I need to be very careful. I do not want to make this into a 4,000 day loss. I do not want to start September negative big time, because now not only I need to make my money back, I got to make my commission back. So, and I gotta be careful not to revenge trade. And so far I haven't, because I only added a 5 lot at the mid instead of adding a 10 lot. So far I'm keeping it cool. I'm starting to like more and more the long here, but we're so close to 3,900 that it would be a super risky trade, especially that there are 479 orders waiting. If you guys recall, line in the sand at the bottom is 39.99. And this area needs to get filled right here. So Again, trying to let the trade come to me. Need to be careful that I'm not trying to pick a bottom. I need to follow what the chart is trying to show me. So IB stat is over. We broke the IB low. So longs are going to be just scalping 20 points again. But you never know. It's been breaking IB low, IB high on the same day. So market is negative. Why would I even be looking at longs? Well, because we are at a major psychological number that will bring in buyers. That is the only reason why I'm still looking at longs. Market has been negative for 3 days. We are at a big psychological number. Otherwise, I would be looking for shorts. So that is the only reason why I'm looking for longs. I was never good at Pac-Man. Ever. I sucked at that game. Yeah, one of my friends, he's the biggest arcade guy now. What is it? It's Oneup arcade. A kid I went to high school with. He was already in the toy business, and then he came up with this house arcade game, and wow, he has exploded. I don't know if you guys seen it. I think it's called Arcade Oneup or Oneup Arcade. Yes. I haven't seen him since high school, but I mean, we talk on Facebook, but he lives in New York now. But yeah, his business exploded. I think I even saw him on CNN, and now he's selling at Costco. Incredible. All right, so again, I'm looking for a fail at 3,900 or exhaustion. So I'm not trying to pick a bottom. It's just that we are at a big psychological number, which will bring in a lot of retail buying. And today, I don't think it's a day that we will find a lot of larger time frame traders. I think they're waiting for tomorrow. All right, it's starting to look like a fail, like the same one we saw here. So we may see another launch. I need to be very careful. Yeah, 3,900 is the number. So I do not want to jump in front of any trains that are trying to go to 3,900. So I need a very clear signal. Again, I'm looking for a big spike down to hit 3,900 and then bounce. So I'm looking for a candlestick pattern of a big long wick. So that is formed when they go and put a big buy order, a buy sweep. It creates a vacuum which makes the market go a little south to then go screaming up. Or the opposite, if you're on the upside, it will be a big long wick. It could either be 3 points, 5 points. Sometimes I've even seen them as much as 7 points. I don't think I've seen a 10-pointer, but I've seen some 7-pointers. What, Benny? What's the matter with you? So, looking for a big spike down all the way to 3,900 as a buy sweep. We just saw one now. That's from 05 to 03 and a quarter. This could be it. But again, we're so close to 3,900. I would be afraid to go long. Am I on still? Yeah, okay, I'm on. Oh, okay, I just opened the Streamlabs. It says streaming has disconnected, attempting to reconnect. Maybe this is the old one, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm having issues again. Alright, so okay, cool, thank you. Maybe that was an old message. Okay, so we did see that pattern. If you look at a 1 minute candlestick, you will see it right at 8:05. But it also needs to be followed by several buy signals. So it can't stop. It needs to keep going. So that could have been it. And we will only know if we see it pass that big zipper right there, which this now has created the center section of the double distribution. So on a market profile, we have a double distribution, and the low volume node is this area right here. And that's because it ran right through, and then it ran right through and the way down. Alright, maybe this is it. So I missed it. Yeah, that was it. Alright, so you guys, if we see it past the mid now, that is definitely it. So go and take a screenshot of it, and that's what you want. So it's a sweep that creates a vacuum, and it makes the wick down. Because it's a buy order, it creates a wick on the downside, and then boom, it goes. So we already saw the 18. So because I am negative, I didn't take it. Otherwise, I would have taken it. But since I'm negative and we're close to 3,900, I didn't take it. But that could be the move. That is a solid. Is there any news? Let's make sure there's no news, because that could also be a news event. No, there's no news. So that I suggest taking a screenshot of that pattern. Thank you, thank you. No lag, we're good, we're live, awesome. Yeah, so anytime that there's a big buy or sell, it creates a vacuum, and the market retraces a little bit to the opposite, because it initiates a responsive move, but then it resumes. And on the candlestick, it would be a wick. So there could be a buying opportunity if it comes back down, because it may want to revisit where it initiated.
There's no fall beyond means.
So there could be a long at 11.
The option is coming in the US and several markets in Latin America and Asia.
There could be a long at 11, but I think that was the move, so I think I missed it. Yeah, there could be. I don't think I'm gonna take it because it may not come down again, but this could be an entry here. Yeah, that was the move. I called it, but I was too tight. But now I'm afraid because it could bounce off of the mid to come all the way down and hit 3,900. Yeah, so right here. So even on a Ranco, that's the move right there. Whoops. So even on the Ranco it showed. So that was 04. Yeah. That's a nice extended move. That's 16 points. Yeah, it's looking more and more like the move. Now, how far up? That is the million-dollar question. The mid is always the average of the range. It's more of a psychological number. It's not an actual TPO based on price, based on volume. It's just the average range, which is this blue line on my chart. And the way that a trader thinks about it is, you know, if it had enough strength to migrate back to the center, is it a move or is it just a pullback to retrace back to the actual move? So it's a place that'll either initiate a sell or a buy. So it's called the mid. It's just an average of the range. It's useful, but you can't always yes, yeah. So this is the average range of the RTH. So let's see here, if I was to go and change it to overnight, it should change. Oh no, it will not change. Oh, it does change. No, see, it's not showing because of my my setup on the software. It's set for DIB. So, but if I only had the mid on this software, it would show a different average, because then it would be counting also the high of the overnight, which is 61, right? So then it would be at 30, right? Half of 61 is 30. Actually, it'll be 35 because our low, yeah. So it's just the average. All right, that looks like that was are long. So maybe now I'll start looking at a short if it fails here to go all the way down to 3,900. Yeah. This here would have definitely been a trade I would have taken. But again, negative. So I cannot add to my losses. I need to only take A+++ trades. Looks like buyers are coming in again. Where is VWAP? Is it still up there? Yep, it's still at 27. So it went down from 32 to 27, and it has been at 27. So all of these moves here to the downside hasn't, yeah, low volume. Except for this move here up, which had a little bit of more volume. Yeah, you guys should definitely take a screenshot of that wave pattern. Remember that. Did I say wave? I meant candlestick pattern. All right, I'm gonna be looking for a short here. It seems like we're starting to get some sellers at VWAP. So I want to see it struggle here a little bit, and then I'm going to initiate a short. But high risk trade because we have POC at 27, so market may want to test 27, so the short would be at 17. So right here, but gotta be afraid of stop picks too, so I'm gonna leave it right there, and then I'll see and I'll move it up. So if we don't see a 25, I think market is good to go short. Oh, and here it is. I'm ready to drop it. Now I want to see a 1875. So we're finding sellers at VWAP, but we still have POC at 27 even. Here we go. All right. Oh, I missed it. I dropped it right on top of it. All right, guys. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna go and take Benny for a walk. Actually, I'm gonna give myself a little more room here. It won't be as great of an entry, but I do not want to get picked off as a stop pick. but this could be the drive to test opening price again. This was a solid buy right here, so we may be done with shorts. So what I'm looking for is a fail at the mid, a fail at the overnight low, market is negative, and a test of 3,900. These are the reasons why I'm going short. All right, here we go. Hit me. Hit me. So all of this right here, boom. Let's see if I can get lucky and the market goes and tests line in the sand. Now, my stop is at risk, so I should be at 25.50. So I'm going to give myself a little more room here, but the actual stop should be at 25.50. So this is why you should never over leverage yourself in case you need to move your stop. I'm going to be looking to add here. Now where do I add is, so I could add at 11. Right, I'm gonna add at 10.50. But high risk add. Why? Because they're gonna be buyers at IB low. Let me check if I'm still on here. Am I still on? Okay, I'm still on. All right. So they're gonna be buyers at IB low, right? But what is more powerful, IB low or 3,900? To me, it's 3,900. Why? It's a psychological number, and there are 340 orders waiting. There are 352 and 98.50 at 3,900.75. There are 295. But it will bounce, hopefully, because I'm adding. My average is gonna lower, so I just hope that when it bounces, it doesn't bounce enough to scare me out of my trade and go, oh my God, now it's pulling back and I'm stuck, right? So I could actually add here. I'm tempted to add a little earlier here. Oh man, I'm tempted to add right now. But it could bounce off of 13, and this is why I don't want to add, because yeah, the actual, all right, I'm gonna add at right there, but it could all bounce here, so it's a scary ad. It's a scary ad. I already made one mistake with the ad. Hopefully this is not another one. But it's the only way that I'll have a chance to make my money back. And it's bouncing like I thought I would, like I thought it would. So if it goes back to 20, or if it fails at 17, I may add there. So if it does a pullback here and it fails, I'll add more there. So I'm ready to add. Looking at to fail. The true add would be at 20 1/4, but it could fail at 17 1/4 at our entry. So I'm not afraid of this pullback because obviously it found support right here. And then it found resistance at 16 because of this right here. I'm just afraid of the amount of buyers that may come in at IB low. That's it. All right, I'm gonna have to. I need to look at another chart, so I'm gonna have to just drop this. All right. So both highs and low look very weak. The high looks a little weaker. All right, let me start taking some of this stuff out of the way here. Less is always more, guys. Less is more. All right, I'm back at it. So either looking to add more at entry or more at 1950 area. But I would start to get afraid if I see such a big pullback. So I want to see it fail at entry. I do not want to see it. I'd prefer not to see a 19. Prefer not to see. All right, so this is a good sign. So we didn't see it test IB low. So this could actually be a good sign. All right, looking at to fail here. We just hit a stop. Or I'm gonna add. All right. Oh, there we go. Come on, sellers. Let's go. So again, I'm afraid of IB low. Afraid of IB low. So if this goes my way, I should be up about 800 bucks. Make sure that I'm still live here. Gotta look away from the charts. Okay, still live. So this was beautiful. It didn't hit IB low. It went back to pick up stops to come down. So that was a great tell. So line in the sand is gonna be right here, guys. Right there. I would like to see a buy absorption. I don't want to see any sell icebergs, and I do not want to see any sell absorptions. Stops, I don't care, because obviously they're going to be stops because people went long here. So I don't care about stops as much as a absorption or an iceberg. So give me a buy absorption is what I want to see. So they're trying to buy, and oh no, oh that is not good. We just saw a huge buy sweep. Huge buy sweep. Wow. With an iceberg right before it reached IB. So maybe it's clearing of trades. But it's weird that it was right before IB. So everything that I said I didn't want to see happen. Alright, this trade now is probably over. Actually, it was two icebergs of almost 3,000 order. Hopefully that's clearing of trades. But that is no bueno. That is no bueno. But that brought POC down. Now we are down to 1775. Oh my God. Exactly what I didn't want to see happen. The only thing that we have going for us is that it was before IB. That, or at least for me, that is the only tell. A good tell is that it happened before IB. Because it should have happened here, not here. So either someone sold big time to take the market all the way down to 96, or that was a huge buy to take the market all the way up to opening price. And now we could have a test to prior POC, which is at 27. And I cannot afford to move my stop. So I'm between a rock and a hard place here. So I don't want to see a test of VWAP, which is at 22 and the mid. Or I'm going to give myself a little more room here, but it's done. That buy sweep was pretty significant. Exactly what I didn't want to see happen. As I was saying it too, huh? That sucks. Was a solid little trade until that freaking iceberg. Alright guys, if I get stopped out, I'm done. Maybe I'll come back later, but now I'm pretty deep here on the hole. Now I need to regain a lot of ground here. Wow, that looked like a really good trade. Yeah, that freaking iceberg. Alright guys, I'm done. Maybe I'll see you later. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna hold. It didn't. Oh well. Yeah. Not good at all. Oh my god, I'm negative 1,800 and 1,300. So almost 3 grand. Freaking iceberg. Someone just bought big time. Oh, all right. Thank you guys, and I'll see you live in the Thunderdome. If you guys stay on, I will definitely look out for a 55. It's not the overnight high, so maybe we'll see a break of IB high, and also, so we are still in between both lines of the sand. All right, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you live in the Thunderdome.